Hello, welcome back to another 1001 beers you must try before you die. I'm going to Spain with my beer choice this evening. First brewed in 1953, alcohol content 7.2%, which is a strong beer from a beer from Spain. It is a strong lager, and it is, I've got a nice little can of it actually, Voll-Damm. So I've got a nice 33 centilitre can, brought back by Tony Sledden for me from Spain. Thank you very much, Tony. So it's a lot of flavour packed into a little can there. So you're probably thinking, we've had a beer from Portugal recently. I've had beers from Spain before. They are not well known for their interesting beer. So this one here, it's first brewed in 1953, 7.2%. That's really strong, really, for a beer of that way, especially for a lager. So it says Voll-Damm was brewed for the first time in February 1953 with the tag Das Original Marzenbier. This refers to the Oktoberfest beers, the unique kind of beer that was developed in Munich and originally produced in March towards the end of the brewing season. It says 2 years after it was first made, it's made available all year round. Vol, that means the beer is very full-bodied. Extra malt was used. But they use barley, malt extract, rice and maize on various awards. It's good with food, but it's hard to find outside of Spain apparently, so I'm very, very lucky to have this. So let's look at the design of the can first and then we'll pour it out. So there's loads and loads going on here. It says 1955 here. I don't know why it says that when it says 1953, but anyway. Double malter means double malt, I'm guessing. Das Original. They've gone for a combination of Spanish and German. Late hopping con lupolo aromatico de Hallertau. Right, so it uses Hallertau hops. That's good to know. Those are German hops. Right, I like the green colour as well. Right, I've got myself a nice glass here, so let's crack this open. Let's see what we've got to play with. Very rare to have a can for review, but it's quite nice to do it so often. Good thing about cans, I know it's definitely not bottle conditioned, because it's very, very, very hard to have that in a can. Not impossible, but it is hard to do. Go back to one side. I can smell that. It's nice and strong. Let's sit there and breathe for a minute. The tasting notes. Amber golden colour. Absolutely. Top fire, white foam head, yeah, it's looking quite thick. So the nose produces some light hop aromas. It does, it's very delicate. Very delicate hops. It does smell like Hallertau, actually, to be fair. The taste and mouthfeel is more intense, characterised by a hopped body with gentle carbonation. The finish is a light sense of hop and alcohol. Well, so a strong lager. Let's give this a go. Cheers. Okay, it's quite sweet, but the initial taste is sweet, but it rounds off into a lot of malt. So you get this kind of sweet malt hit, and that kind of moves along the palate. So we're just left with kind of a hint of malt extract almost, not Marmite. That's yeast extract. Okay, second sip is nicer. It doesn't taste as sweet now. That is a good beer. I thought it was going to be a really, really sweet one, but the sweetness, even though it has got quite a sweetness there, it's tempered properly with the hot bitterness and the sort of malty, the depth of the malt. It does say the taste and mouthfeel is more intense, absolutely. And it says the finish is a light sense of hop and alcohol. It does. I'm surprised by this. It really is quite pleasant. I'm glad I got it chilled. It's supposed to be served chilled, which is good. A strong lager from Spain. It doesn't taste like a lager, I'll be honest. It tastes like a pale ale. It doesn't have that kind of lager taste to it. Doesn't smell like lager, doesn't taste like lager. But it is, because it's won 2004 won the gold medal in the strong lager category international beer competition. and in 2007 was named the world's best strong lager in the World Beer Award. So it is officially a strong lager, but it's not. Doesn't taste to me much like a strong lager. I'd be quite happy if this was served to me on draft. It really is quite a pleasant beer. It goes in the amber category, which is interesting. It's nestled in between Victory Hop Devil, which I think we've reviewed, which was lovely, and Wobber 6X. What an interesting sandwich there. And there's some other one. Oh God, there's Bombardier. I want to go back to that. So Voll-Damm double malter. I don't really know what else to say about this. And it really is quite an interesting beer. This is 100% natural ingredients. I should hope so. It definitely doesn't taste of chemical. It doesn't taste like I would expect, because this is brewed by the same people as Estrella. It doesn't taste like it's brewed by the same people as Estrella. It tastes like a much more interesting beer. Huge amount more flavour. I am not a fan of Estrella at all. Yeah, that's good. I am going to go... hang on. Right. Okay, now I understand I just read it now. I understand the bit of I say. It's hopped originally with Nugget, Magnum and Taurus, and it's late hopped with Hallertau for the aroma hop. Well, that is really, really interesting, actually. Because it uses 4 different hops, so that's why we've got such a huge hop flavour. I'm not that familiar with Nugget, Magnum and Taurus. I think they are European hops, but they are not... Yeah, they've got to be European hops, because unless they've changed the recipe, because they won't have been getting American hops into Spain in 1953. That would have been too difficult. So, if they were even growing those kind of strong hops at that point. I'll leave it there. Have you ever had Voll-Damm? I think it's pretty decent. Comment if you have, like and subscribe as well, and I'll see you for another review soon.